Alright, got the headset plugged in. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 5, 7, 3, cucumber. Hello? Still gotta look up my video. Chicken nugget. Hello? Okay. We're all good. Sweet. Alright. So, try to simplify Redstone as much as I can. Built a couple basic machines. And, yeah. So, first off, with Redstone, number one thing you need to know is that the power of Redstone goes out to 15 blocks. You'll notice here's the 15th block right here. As soon as it goes over to the 16th block, no more power. So, this right here, actually let me grab a redstone lamp to explain it a little bit better. There. You'll notice on this block, nothing. On that block, it lights up. So, yep. And that's the best way to explain it. It goes out to 15 and then it stops on the 16th one. And you'll notice if you do set a repeater on the 16th one, it'll actually catch that and redistribute it. There is no certain current strength, so like if you do one click, one click, one click, like the best example, if you cut out the first one and just keep doing that, it'll keep the same power. No, that doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's the best way to explain it on this setup. Alright, next thing you need to know about Redstone is that it can work with redstone torches on a certain block. So if I flip a switch here, you'll notice that the redstone turns off. At that point, you can actually put it on the opposing side as well. So if you were to create, like, say that we did a wall here. We wanted to put a wall here. And say that we wanted to make it, I don't know, light up like that. That way you hide the redstone. And you have a nice little setup here. You could turn it off or turn it on. So yeah, that's how the switches work. It's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so moving on to the next thing. I'll get to that in a second. I like that design. That's a lot of fun. So, like I said, along with switches like the levers, there's also pressure plates. And you'll notice that pressure plates can also activate the redstone current. Right now I have nothing here. If I set a block down, it should light it up. Now, I did the same thing, but you'll notice this one has a little stand, so when you step on it, the little piston goes upward. And that pushes the little block upward. Kinda neat. Or, if you really want to have some fun, you could do this. I'm going to set a redstone lamp up here. And this should... Nope, come on. Oh, they changed it. Oh well. Or you could just do this. Make a strobe light. That'd be fun. So, back to this device. Let me grab some arrows. I'm going to set them where the redstone lamp was. And the best way to design this is personally one of my favorites if you're designing something to defend your home, or you're designing something combat, or maybe you just want to launch fireworks for the fun of it. So, the best way to explain it, I'll show you the design first. It's a machine gun. Now it's pretty fun when you have just a little arrow launcher. I've actually built giant, just massive, what do you call them? Just massive like fireball launchers and stuff out of these. But if you ever want to have fun with it, just grab some fireworks, toss them in there, and see, like this should be just little light blue fireballs, and you have a fireworks show. Ta-da! So, this is one of my personal favorites. Let me explain how to design it. First of all, you grab two little stone blocks, and then you put a redstone torch on opposing sides, just like this. At that point, you're going to put redstone in the middle, along this, one on that front, one on that side. You'll notice that at that point it's going to start flickering. Well, you can't really stop it unless you have a lever. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want it to interfere with the two redstone torches, I'm going to put one piece of redstone out here and set down the lever. I'll flip that on. So now it turns on. Now whatever you put on this side will start doing something. So you could do it with the light, you could do it with a, let's grab a redstone lamp. You could do it with a redstone lamp, and next thing you know, you got a whole party going on. See? Oh, never mind. I thought that was going to work. Some things it works on. I think I might have to slow it down a little bit. So let's try it with the dispenser as normal. Oh, I already got a dispenser. See? And now it clicks upward. Now you can build this at certain heights to where it can launch forward. You could build it to where, whichever the way you want the dispenser to angle at. So that's how you build it. Pretty simple. Now another favorite of mine, but this one's a little bit more complicated to build, is a redstone door one way. And the easiest way to build this is kind of use it for like your little emergency exit or entrance, depending on where you want to go. And like I said, this coincides with the design that the redstone light is on the opposite side of where the switch is. So, for example, if I set the pressure plate on here, you'll notice it turns off. And I did the same thing with this. So I have those two redstone torches sitting right on the inside here, as you can see. And then you have a line that goes up, and if you want to get both of them running, you have to make sure that the redstone gets to the top one first. Otherwise, you're not going to get both of them operating at the same time. So, for example, if I wanted to set two pistons, set that there, you'll notice I'll have a little switch, and I'm going to set this here. When I flip the switch, okay, now it's just making me look bad. Sometimes it doesn't work. In this case, it didn't work because reasons. I don't know. So, yep. And last thing that is a big deal is repeaters. These are a lot of fun. So, for example, if I were to flip a switch, let me set a light. I'm going to set lights here, 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 and here. So now when I flip the switch, it should go in a circle. Oh, come on. Now will it light? There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Now you'll notice that there is a certain speed that they light up at. Now, in order to stop this, you usually either have to cut out one of these, or, like for example, if I cut that right now, boom, done. So now you can change the distance on these. Right now I'm going to go to the shortest distance, so it should be a little bit faster. You'll notice it's almost rapid fire. And flip the switch. Oh, shoot, I forgot to kill the switch. Hang on. This thing is fast. There we go. Ta-da! That is actually pretty neat. I'm actually kind of proud of that. So yeah, you'll notice that you can change the speeds of these. And it'll slow it down. So I'm going to speed it back up again. Yep. Now lava doors and water doors are a little bit more complicated, but as long as you understand these basic scenarios and these basic setups on how to operate redstone, everything else should be quite simple. So, like I said, machine gun's always my favorite. That one's a lot of fun. These door lights, you could have a lot of fun with those. You could actually put like a light sensor. If I do this, come on. If I grab these, you'll notice you could do this. This is actually a lot of fun. Alright, so if you set up something along the lines of this, darn it. Okay. There. And then you just put redstone repeaters in between each one. You can actually speed up or slow down the amount of time it takes to light up each individual light. So for example, if you want to be a little bit dramatic and make these light up slowly or quickly. Ta-da! Click, 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 click. Done. So yeah, these are the basics of redstone, and everything else is pretty self-explanatory once you start to understand how this stuff goes. Other than that, have a good day.